we built all these warehouses speculatively, thinking this construction's going on. What happened before that? So usually someone, formed an entity, purchased a property, obtained financing. All that purchase and the forming of the entity usually involves a number of people, investors. So you have these governance documents that, okay, we're investing this much money. These are our preferred rights in the event this sells, in the event this starts generating cash flow. And then when you have these warehouses that maybe it was not as profitable as they were hoping for. Well, now you have these other conflicting interests before it even gets to what's going on at the zoning level. You have someone saying, hey, I want my investment back out of this. What are their terms under those operating agreements or governance documents that allow them to pull out to force a sale? What type of investor rights might they have? That same line, okay, they were going to construct this as a warehouse. They obtained financing on that. That's not being profitable. Now they're going to shift and do something different with it. What are the financing obligations they have in their loan documents? So there's a ton of contract-driven decisions that have to go into basically this entire life cycle of the warehouse. And then once you get inside the building, you did manage to fill the warehouse with some customers. The big thing we're seeing now, though, is, hey, maybe folks are slow to pay. Maybe they aren't paying. Maybe their merchandise isn't selling, so now they've stepped back from marketing it and their business is going south. We had a client a little while ago. It's almost a sign of the times. They had pallets and pallets of personal protective equipment, face masks, gloves. That stuff was a hot commodity. Now it just is not moving like it was. Hey, you have companies like that who aren't paying their shipping bills. They aren't paying their warehousing fees. And it comes down to, okay, well, what rights and remedies do I have? So everyone's looking at their agreements now. Okay, can I assert a lien on this? If you do that, you have to see who else might have a claim to that property. Can you force the sale of it? What exactly can you do with it? So really, everything is coming down to a point you made earlier, Kevin. We're mitigating the risk. What steps were taken in the beginning to do that? So really, everything is contract driven. What steps did you take? What other issues are out there? We see the same thing. Now, some individuals aren't paying there, or maybe the tariffs are kicking in, or pricing is changing. Everything, what was included in those agreements to help shift that risk and these changes? And that's really what we're getting into. Hey, what happens if this is held up because someone didn't pay, their tariffs, it's held up, it's stuck at the port, we can't get it now, there's a huge delay in the plan of the project. It's a lot of unfortunately issues like that. There's delays, non-payments, the risk right now.